Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel. As you guys can tell, this is going to be a love reading for my lovely Geminis. This can be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Lilith, you name it. Or you can just be curious. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's go ahead and get started, my loves. Open minds, open hearts. We clear all negativity. So I just want to let you guys know that this is a timeless reading. So whenever you find this, it's meant for you. Also, time is fluid. So this could have happened in the past. It could be happening right now or in the near future. Also, feel free to flip-flop the energy and take it how it resonates for you in your life right now, okay? Let's go ahead and get a card for your current energy. All right, so for you, Gemini, you have 10 of Swords. All right, so it looks like that you're ending a painful cycle and walking away from something. All right, you could be walking away from a relationship, or it could just be a life cycle. You could have been caught in some like a vicious or a nasty habit. Okay, don't get too caught up in my words, but I don't want to use nasty, but something that you feel like that you just could not break free from. I want to say probably the past like 7 to 10 years or longer. You're finally ending that cycle, all right? It could be very painful. It could be very uncomfortable right now, but it's long overdue, all right? And I feel that you're embracing it. If you are not, then Spirit is calling you to embrace that new chapter, all right? And allowing that old cycle to finally come to an end, Gemini, all right? So for your person's energy, they have number 6, the Lovers, all right, which is actually your energy in the major arcana. Beautiful, all right. They could be another, I wanted to say another air sign, but yes, they could be that too. So they could be another Gemini as well, a Libra or Aquarius. I feel heavy Gemini, but it doesn't have to be, all right? They could have those placements, so it doesn't necessarily have to be their sun sign, all right, Gemini? This could also be a twin flame, all right? Or you could be on a twin flame journey. If you don't believe in those things, that's totally fine. But what it would mean in layman's terms to you, Gemini, is that you're learning a lot within this connection or from this person, all right? You guys also may be in separation as well, too. You guys could have some differences. It could be ethnicity. It could be nationality. It could be religion, anything, all right? But it could be age as well, too. Let's get a card for mutual energy. Ooh, mutual energy. Number 18, the Moon. All right. Excuse me. That is Cancer energy for me. Also Pisces, intuitively. All right, so something's hidden, all right? You guys are holding a lot of emotions from each other, all right? You guys could be definitely not talking, all right? Because I got some energy from separation from your person. But then I started coughing and choking. And with the Moon card coming out, it kind of makes me think that you guys are either withholding emotions right now, or you guys just aren't speaking at all, or it's little to no communication, all right? Let's see what you guys' challenge is within the connection, all right, Gemini? One card for challenge, please. One card for challenge. Nine of Wands. All right. Instantly what came to mind is fighting. All right. You guys have both taken a very hard stance, Gemini, all right? You guys are both very wounded from love, I'm hearing as well too, all right? This is the Wounded Warrior card, all right? So it could be within this connection that you guys had a lot of issues, a lot of battles, a lot of fights, or it could just be from past, or just a combination of both, all right? You guys feel like you have fought long enough in love and you no longer want to fight. It's an interesting energy. It's kind of like you guys don't want to give up on it, but you guys are kind of getting tired of fighting, if that makes sense, all right? You or the person or both, all right? And that could be why it's little to no communication, because you guys could be talking every now and then, but it could not be as regular as it was before. So it's kind of like you guys are holding on, all right? So I would say to that, Gemini, it may be a time that you decide on what you're going to actually do with this connection, all right? So either you're going to push forward or let it be, all right? Interesting energy, all right? At the bottom of the deck, we have Four of Cups, all right? So it looks like Spirit is gifting you something, all right? But I feel like that you don't see it that way, all right? You're crying over, I want to say spilled milk, but that's actually Five of Cups, but that's the energy that I get from it, all right? So I would, or I should say Spirit is encouraging you to spend more time with God, divine source, your higher self, however you see it, Gemini, all right? Whatever you believe in. Because there's a need for like some clarity, and I don't think that you're seeing the gift and the love that God is trying to give to you, all right? Also in this cup, if you look at it closely, you can see like the different rays of color, all right? Those represent chakras, all right? So make sure that we're balancing ourselves right now, all right? So we are air signs, and I say that because I'm a fellow air sign myself. So crown chakra sometimes can be overactive in air signs because we tend to overthink, and we're more of the mind than anything when it comes to other zodiacs, Gemini, all right? So make sure that we're balanced in that. I'm also picking up intuitively heart chakra, all right? So if I have some meditations on my channel, feel free to look at those, all right? But I'm getting a sense of just being balanced in all chakras, all right? So definitely look into that, all right? And spend more time in meditation and prayer, all right? And that's the Five of Cups energy that I was picking up on, all right? At the bottom of the deck, all right? So you're definitely looking or stuck in the past. And that could make sense because we started off with your energy being Ten of Swords, all right? So definitely in the mind, definitely a very painful cycle. A lot of things have happened to you in the past in love, all right? And you could be taking this out on this person, all right? You could be misunderstanding them, or they could be misunderstanding you, or both, all right? So it's definitely a need for direct communication right now from both of you guys if you did want to move this connection forward, all right? And it's up to you. It is Mercury retrograde, so this could be a connection from the past. It could be new. You know, it could be present. Take it how it resonates for you. I don't even really think that those things matter, honestly. I think everything happens when it's supposed to happen, all right? So you could be revisiting this connection, or heavy in thought about what you want to do with this connection, or move forward, or just leave it as it is. With not communicating right now because of Mercury retrograde, all right? So there's unfinished business with this person. And only you can make that decision, all right? You could be waiting on this person to reach out or to make a decision whether they're done with you, but it's up to you, all right? So the ball is in your court, all right? It always is in our life, all right? So you could be feeling hopeless. There's a need to gain back hope on your new journey, all right? The Magician, which is Gemini or Virgo for the major arcana, all right? So you got Virgo in your chart to be dealing with one. But you have all the resources and everything you need right now to manifest the life and the love that you want, whether that's for self, romantically, or just in all aspects of your life, all right? So you just have to realize that power, Gemini, all right? And be careful of being overly guarded, all right? You're always protected from the Most High. And then that's the chakras that we talked about, all right? So there's a strong emphasis on being balanced, all right, in meditation and prayer right now, all right? You could be dealing with the Leo, all right? You feel like that the Leo could maybe lead you to the Ten of Pentacles, all right? Queen of Swords, you could have like iced them out, or you could be very stern right now with them, all right? Also, you could have a decision. You could be trying to balance something as well, too. Thinking of wanting to rush in and balance things out with the Justice card, all right? You want victory, all right? But Two of Swords, you keep going back and forth, all right? Keep going back and forth, all right? So I'm going to leave it right there for the tarot cards. Let's get a lesson card for you and your person, all right? Just one advice card for Gemini first. One card, please. We have fear. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love, all right? So fear is what's holding you back, all right? Fear of the past, all right? Of repeating old cycles, I'm hearing, all right? But be cautious of that. I kind of get the Ten of Wands energy with it as well. So you could have some fire in your chart. With always take the lesson and not the pain, all right? So we want to be careful how much baggage that we take with us, all right? For your person's lesson, we have honesty, all right? And it says, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself, all right? All right, so it could have been some dishonesty within the connection. That could be from you or your person, all right? At the bottom of the deck, we have acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things I cannot change, all right? So keep that in mind, my loves, all right? How can I put this? We can't change people, all right? We have to accept them as they are. Of course, there's always potential to growth, but we can't force somebody into growth, all right? So if we don't accept them how they are right now, then maybe they just are not for us, all right? So be cautious of trying to force somebody to say something or to do something that really is just out of their nature, all right? If that makes sense. That's a very odd message, but that's what I'm getting for you guys intuitively, all right? Let's get a love message for you, Gemini. I wanted to call you Libra, so you could do one with the Libra again as well, too. One card, please. There we go. We have soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically, all right? Oddly enough, with this card, I feel like that soulmate could be you, all right? And that could be your higher self right now. It could be another person, but this could be a reading about you connecting with your higher self, all right? And when we love ourselves unconditionally, we are able to love others unconditionally, Gemini, all right? Let's get a positive affirmation card and then we'll close the reading. I'm going to pull this one. I'm called to this one. This one says, love is not painful, hurtful, abusive, or confusing. Okay, very deep message, all right? So you could have felt, which we already talked about that in the reading, but you guys could have felt that love or your previous relationships were very painful, very hurtful, and very abusive and confusing, all right? So we want to release that energy, all right, and call in healthy, positive, high vibing love, all right, for ourselves and for others, all right? And we openly receive that and give it out, all right? So I'm going to read this 2 more times, my love, to speak it into existence. Love is not painful, hurtful, abusive, or confusing. Love is not painful, hurtful, abusive, or confusing. Ashe, and so it shall be, all right? So say that, my loves, however many times you need to say it to speak it into existence. That is all I have for you today, my loves, all right? So if this resonated with you, or if you just simply enjoyed it, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment below, all right? There is always so many things to list, all right? And most importantly, my loves, all right? If you have not heard this today, you are loved and you are cherished. Until next time, my loves, bye-bye.